Joining me right now is the viral internet sensation, Sumeet Khade. He is the winner of Season 2. He's part of the team that won Season 2 of Super Fight League, UP Nawabs. Welcome to Kumite Radio.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right, before we talk about your incredible season, I wanted to go back to 2014. Between 2014 and 2017, you didn't fight for a long time. Why were you
Yeah.
out?
So I was searching for the gym. I just got out from the gym and I was not having anything. So there was two situations. Should I quit or, should I continue? So I was like, no, I should not give up. I should, go and move on. So I met Somesh Kamra. He's my manager. So I met him and, starting working with him and, like training with his gym and everything. Then he has given me a UFC development program like 2016. So in the 2016, I went to US, New Mexico. Then I came back and I just continued the training. And now I'm here. I fought in the 2018 now.
Well, you did fight in Season 1 in 2017,
Yeah,
right?
I fought the one fight and I got lost. I got the armbar and I'm injured by my hand and I can't fight. I can't continue my fights further. So, so the doctor told like you can't fight for the next next fight. So that's why I have took the rest for a while, like a 3-4 months, and I just trained and I just came back.
You said that you went to the US. Of course, everybody knows that you went out to Albuquerque, New Mexico at JacksonWinkjohn's gym. How was that experience and what did you learn most when you were out there?
So it was really good camp for me. I have never done any camp before, and this was my first experience and first big camp. Like it's a number one gym in the world, and really good experience. Believe me, I went over there. I've seen the working schedule, how they work, the how technically they teach, and how they work in the MMA strategies and everything. The transition, they like skill, accuracy. So I have learned a lot of new things. A lot of new things. They have like what I have, like a striking. Just they have modified a little bit, like how the angle should be, where should you hit, where should be hit, like the 9 to 12 strike, you can say. And a lot of things, a lot of combinations and IQ strategies. The main is the IQ strategy. What I've learned, you have to damage the opponent, from here, then you can get your win easily. So that's what I learned.
What coaches did you work with the most when you were there?
So I I trained with the Joy Valencer. So he's really good coach, and believe me, he fought like around like 40 fights in the MMA, and he is really different. He taught me really different style, and always I like to work with him and motivate. He always used to motivate me. Sumit, you can do it. You're doing really good. Don't worry about whatever the others are talking, but you're really doing good. You should push yourself. You should push yourself. And he always tell, what do you feel like where you are weak? So I used to tell like, I want to learn this because I feel like I'm not good in this, and I really want something different in this. I want to improve a little bit over here. So he used to always teach me again and again, again. Because if you saw this knockout one, okay, so there was a strategy. So what I have learned from there. So he told me like usually in the first fight, I used to kick, leg kick, leg kick, leg kick. Then I know in the second fight, even he gonna see my fights and he gonna, make some plans according to it. And I have landed the first kick on the thigh. Then I knew very well the second kick when I gonna hit, he feels like I will be hitting on the thigh, but it was not at the thigh. It was really on the chin, like sharply chin. So I was taking the, waiting for the right time, taking like a distance. What should I take a distance and everything waiting, and I just boom, just snap it.
Of course, it is incredible. You are an incredible fighter. It
Thank
shows in all your fights that in season two how much that time at Jackson Winklejohn has helped you. When you were there, of course, India is much different than the United States. Was there a
Exactly.
big cultural, struggle? Did you have a lot of problems adjusting to the life over there?
No, because the thing is where I was where I'm living in the Albuquerque. So the people over there is really humble and a kind people. Like they always help me. And out of the gym also, I met some people. And even they're really good friends. And really, I have learned a lot of things through there. And really good people. I met really good people over there. So I doesn't feel like like difference or something. Yeah, there is a culture different, I can say, but if the people are good, so everything is good. So I think it is really good experience, and really uh, living with a kind and a humble persons, I feel really great over there.
For sure. Who were some of the training partners that you had that helped you the most?
So I have a lot of training partners over there, and believe me, I like to learn a lot of things. I don't care if he's an amateur fighters. I don't care if he fought like a one fight, or he fights 15 fights. But I would like to learn from them. If you learn like a simple things or so, you learn something new.
Mm.
But yeah, I have really good training partners over there. So mainly. I like the Steve Garcia from the Bellator.
Yes.
Yeah, so he was a good a training partner. Then a lot of partner. Dom Sharaf, he was the UFC, former UFC, fought in the UFC, and really good partner. I fought with Tibo, the UFC guy, just fought. So he was my training partner. Really great work, really good. I like to spar whenever do the drills or something. I always like to do with the Carlos Condit. He is really good guy. I like the move when he does, and like my height and range. So really, the simple guy, really humble guy. And a lot of I have learned a lot of things from them.
Were you when you first got there, were you kind of shocked? Were you kind of starstruck?
Yeah, yes, believe me, there was a high elevation, and we are not used to be, above. We live below the like it was above the sea level, like the 5,000 above the sea level, and I was like, I had really breathing problem, and I can just do like a 1 to 5 minutes of round, the sparring rounds or drills a little bit, and really jet lag problem. So I think I have took like a 15 to 20 days almost to get settled over there, and the training was so nice and so intense, so you can say it's only the 1 hour of training in the morning and evening, 1 hour of training, but believe me, all the energy just put give your 1 hour is equals to the whole day.
Mm.
Just put your and I got a lot of injuries, my knees, elbows, neck problem. I got a cut also over there, but that's a part of the training. You just rest for like 1 2 days and I can get back to training. So yeah, I deal with injuries. I deal with a lot of injuries over there, believe me. And I have never trained like this was my first time I've trained with these guys. It was really good experience, believe me. And when I went over there, so I saw like oh my god, what a high level of fighters there are, like. And I was like from the karate background, and I can't used to, like, I don't have a habit to use my this hands over here. I used to in a karate style, I used to put the hand, but my coach showed me like I work with the frame nicely. So he told like, don't change your this thing style, Just only you have to modify.
Mm.
That's it. So always when I go in and out, whenever I'm going in, I just put my hands up, and whenever I coming out, I just go like a normal way and just moving, and all the strategies I just do now. I need to work more. I'm planning to go in like August or September. I'm planning to go over there again.
Yeah, you took all of that training, all of that, the skills that you've, accumulated. You went into season 2. You made your debut, I think, in week 4 against Christian Rawat, and you were
Yeah.
the underdog. A lot of people didn't expect you to go in there and win, especially the way that you won. How did you feel being the underdog when you debuted?
With whom?
Christian, against Christian.
Yeah, I think Christian Rawat he fought like a 4 fights, I guess.
Hmm.
He fought like a 4 fights, and I've trained with him, Christian Rawat. Like last year only, I trained with him, and he's a really great person, and he has really good personality also. Like he has really good strength. He cuts from like 77 kg to 66 kg, like almost like 10 kg. And I usually cut like a 3 kg, 2.5 or 3 kg. He was a strong guy. Okay, when he get into the ring, I know he's a strong guy, but let's work on the skills. Let's work on the techniques, and I will get him. I will get a point over there. I will follow him, and I will damage him surely. When I started the match, he got with a flying knee first. I was like, okay, take it easy. I'm okay, cool with the striking. Then just went like jab, then going for the kicks. Then he was like, oh, show something. Like he was like trying to. I was like, cool, no, take it easy. Then I hold the kick and I've taken him down. And he was so strong. He took me on the cage and suddenly down. And I knew it when I've taken in the half guard. I knew he is really strong. I need to control him instead of scrambling, because if I scramble, I know I will lose him energy because he's heavy. It's not heavy because I've trained with all the guys, but let's not waste like us energy. Let's take it easy. I've controlled him like almost like a 2 minutes. Almost like a 2 minutes. I like, okay, let's this round. I think I will give to Christian. Let's go for the second round. Now this time I should not go down. I should go sprawl. Now not do. I should not do the mistake what I've done in the first round. Then suddenly I got a 1 point. I just hit nicely on the chin. I was like, yes, this is the one. I need to follow him. And just I followed him, and there was an instant of time where I was close. I can't hit properly, and I just stepped back and I just hit the right punch, and he just fall down. I
Hmm.
just continued, just done with the fight.
Yeah, it was incredible. Then you went on to the semifinals. You took on another person that you, I think, trained with before, right? Pawak
Yeah,
Goyat. And
yeah.
you created probably a candidate for knockout of the year, right? People went crazy. It's all over the internet. How does it feel to be everywhere? Everybody knows who you are now.
Oh my God, I was in a dream. Like when I did that, I when I've hit it, he fell down, and I was like, what I did, why he's getting fell down. Then I was like, no, I got a sharp kick on over here. Then I was like in the like I don't know what to do at that time. Then I saw the replay instantly after like 1 hour. I got the video on the Facebook, and I was like, oh my God, I what is this? I have never seen this before, and that's me. And everywhere got viral. I got a lot of messages on my Facebook, Instagrams, on my WhatsApp. Everyone was texting me and just tagging me on the videos everywhere. I got like a 3 million to 4 million views, and I was like surprised, really surprised what I did. And when I opened the Instagram, and the top stories was mine, I was like, mine video. I was like, oh my God. I feel really good after that, and I got a lot of followers, and it is really like really good experience for me. I will never forget this moment. That moment was the best moment of my life.
Yeah, up to this point, it is the best moment of your life. You're still really young. You're only 26 years old. You have, you're gonna be, you're at the rising point of your career. All of that training that you did at Jackson-Winklejohn's, that kind of resulted in that moment
Yeah.
that you had, and people are still talking about
Oh my God, I don't know, but really, I feel really good because this is like unpredictable by myself also, and I did that, and I think this is only the one fight I want to give. Like I have done something in my life, something great in my life. I feel like that, and because I always tell like each fight after the fight, I was like going inside the room where I did the mistake. I am not like happy by winning too much. It's like only like for a 2 minute. But when I go inside where I did the mistake, even with the Christian Rawat, I didn't in the underdog. I was like, no, I have done this. What was my mistake? Let me know now only. So I was so excited about my fight, taking the fight because so seriously I am prepared for this. And if I'm doing the mistake again and again, this is not good. I feel like that. So I just like, I don't know, like after this, what going to be happen. I have really like a manager, man, looking for really big fights, and I'm looking for really big fights now. I will train hard and looking forward for really big fights.
Of course. The next week, you guys, your team, UP Nawabs, they went to the finals against the Delhi Heroes. You faced Vikas Dehia, and
Yeah.
he is known to, kick people in the cup. And it seemed like you were very nervous about that because your cup fell out during
Yeah.
the fight 2 times. What happened right there?
Oh my God. So I my cup was tight and everything, but I think I went to the first round, second round on the groundwork. I did a lot of groundwork. Because of that thing, I think the cup got loose or something, and it fell down from the inside. I was like, "Oh my God, what the crazy thing is happening?" And this guy is always in a controversial of hitting the in the on the groin, and and a lot of people asked me what happened that day. I was like, I fell down with the cup. So and then referee again tied up, and again the second time I fall, I was like, oh my God, shit. I was like, referee, you only go and and just tied it, and it was only the 15 seconds. I was like, oh, finally I done with the round.
Yeah, he's a dangerous guy, in that aspect. You got the decision win. A lot of
Yeah.
people said, you had two spectacular performances, and in this one you went to a decision. A lot of people thought you kind of played it safe. Did you play it safe this fight?
Yeah, exactly, because he's really strongest guy. Even if it's a groin, but he fights unorthodox. Like a southpaw also and orthodox also. His style is different, and he's a kickboxer, and I don't want to take him as a lightly. That's why I was like, no, we should play safely and nicely. Let's mentally be prepared. And when he was on the ground, I was like, yes, I got a chance. Let's pound and pound as much I can do. Pound and pound, pound and pound. I took the 2 rounds on the ground, and I knew it was I have done with the 2 rounds, and let's fight easy on the third round. Just go like a slightly kicks, and try for the punches a little bit and move out and move out. And so I won the fight, and I think I went nicely proper over there inside the ring while the third fight, and I came back with a good performance, and I feel like I'm improving a little bit day by day, and I'm feeling happy for that.
Yeah, because of those performances, you got the Fighter of the Season award. Congratulations on that.
So
And
much, so much.
yeah, and now what is your plans? UFC, one championship, ACB. there's a lot of promotions. I'm pretty sure they would love to have you. What is your plans?
Yeah, let's see now because I'm getting back into the training because I don't want to waste time. Just finished last Sunday. Now I have to rest for the 1 week. Now let's back from the Monday and work whatever I've done the mistake. Now I am planning to make my own team because in Mumbai there is not like the nicely club over here or like a training schedule properly or something like that. So I will be making over here like nicely club with having the ring set up and the mat set up, and we're gonna have a really good schedule like what I used to do in the Jackson Wing. So we're gonna make it whatever I have learned from there. I would like to give to my people, because they don't have that level of skills. So whatever I am learning, I will like to give all the fighters. And even I have my training partners, so they are also the good. They are doing also the good work, and I feel like we are making sure like a BJJ wrestling guy. So I will be the striking guy. We're gonna make set nicely together, make a combination strategies, how to work with how the new upcoming, like a fighter style, and need to learn a lot of things. So we'll work on that, and I would like to give the training to them, and even I will work with them. So just training, and build the people, give whatever you learn. And I want to promote MMA in India, and let's start with a like a ground level. Let's get it on the ground level and give your qualities. The people will love it, the people will come. Then only the MMA will grow. And I think I would like to promote MMA and also train myself at a high level, and I would like to fight at a high level fighter. I want to fight with a high level fighter, because what happened over here, the people say like you only fight with the Indian people, you don't fight with the overseas people, but you train with them, and a lot of things the people talk. I don't want to win like easily. I like to be, even I don't care if I lost or even like, but I want to give the best performance of my life. I want to learn, I want to give the best performance, and I want to go really high, really at a good position.
Well, that's a great attitude, and you have a good plan of spreading your knowledge to the next generation of fighters in Mumbai. I respect what you're doing. I respect your plans, and I'm anticipating you stepping into that cage again with a higher level of fighter. Thank you for your time, Sumit, and
Thank,
good luck.
thank you so much. Namaste.